Hello, everybody. I'm not saying I'm late to this or anything, but just let me turn on some lights. There we go. That's a bit better. Just scare the bejesus out of all my fish. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're fully relaxed and ready for the weekend and everything good that could be coming. 1 minute late. Appalling. Well, last week I was really proud of myself that I was bang on time. I just forgot to press the go live button. So I sat here for about 6 minutes chit-chatting away to myself. Why is that here? Oh no, we're okay. Right. Happy Friday. Welcome to Fish Friday. Fish Friday, is that what we're calling it? Hello along, everyone. JT keeping fish in again. Nice to see you. Brian's made it. Is Jack a spanner or is he a spanner? Jack is a spanner and has a spanner. Dr. Awesome's here already. Wow. Nice to see you, Dr. Awesome. How are you doing? What are you getting up to these days? Nabo's in. JT says, Adam says hi, he says. Hello, Adam. Adam says hi, he says. What? Don't know what that means. Oh, is this Adam? Is Adam clashing with me again? We're going to have words about this. Is Adam 7 fished something or other? Sorry, I just had to have a wee look. Oh, he doesn't appear to be. Well, hello, Adam, wherever you are. Oh no, he is. He is. He's doing a giveaway for his 1,000 subscriber special. Well done, Adam 7, on getting to 1,000 subscribers. Now, piss off out of my slot. I jest, of course. Hope everyone's keeping well. We're going to start off strong tonight with Horde. And this is the only one we've got tonight, so I'll have to make use. Well, no, that's not true. I've got this and one more beer, and that's it. Who else have we got? I've seen some new names as well. R.I.P. Gordon, says Nabokov. Yes, indeed. If you're new here or weren't here last week or didn't see my latest video, unfortunately we lost Gordon, my Emperor Snakehead, while I was on holiday in truly gutting circumstances, because I thought I'd done everything, taken every precaution I needed to take. I had CCTV running, I was checking in daily, and it was all fine until the day I came home. So, Brian's here. He is also live, yes, I get it. Rebecca's in straight away as well. Long time no speak. So if you're wondering what they're talking about, up here we've got here, there, the Discord server, where you can join us and talk fish, talk nonsense, talk about anything you want to talk about. For example, this is where we got to see this abomination of a picture. Have you seen this? I don't know. This just... Oh, it evokes so many thoughts all rushing at once, to the point where my brain is jammed of what I want to laugh at first. So, first off, why are they all topless? These are clearly men who should not be topless. This guy here, I especially like. He looks like he's bottomless as well, and is covering up his modesty, like, oh, get that camera up a bit higher. And I just love the mean faces of people who are just not mean. Or, why? Why? So maybe we'll talk about that later. Or you can join us in a Discord and talk about it there. Bubble and Fins is nice to see you. Dale Porteous, how are you doing? Hello yourself. Hans is in from Sweden. Aquarium Delirium is here because the football is depressing. Yeah. Why? Who needs football? We've got this. And if you don't like this, you've got Adam 7 fish tanks. Brian, it should just be called the Fishy Quiz. Well, we're kind of running out of fishies things. That's the whole problem with the quiz. So while I try to make allowances for all things fishy, and there are some fishy references in the quiz today, I just can't make it it can't be all about fish. Although, update, I have made a deal. We're virtually shaking hands on this with Rebecca, that if she watches Die Hard, I will make a 100% fishy quiz. So, balls in your court. That's all I've got to say. Silver Surfer's in. Lisa's in. Just in. Stories Horses. Story Horses? Lee from Bolton. Hello, Lee. How are you? It's only England. Yes, so Adam came round to... I mean, that's quite the effort for a collab, or was he there on holiday? Went all the way to Holland to go and see Jack, and nothing else, just to do a collab with him. So that's commitment for you. I won't do that. But I might come to... Hey, that'd be a good idea. Oh, sorry, dear, I've got to go off to Holland to go and do a collaboration with young Jack and vet him for my next house sitting that we're going to get him to do. And spend a couple of days in Amsterdam while I'm there. Testing the coffee. Is Rebecca taking the piss out of Scotland? Wishing Brian good luck with the group stages. That's just mean. One day we'll get through the groups. Oh, Jack, thanks, saying you were leaving because I was starting. That's nice of you, thank you. I have nothing against. I know I take the piss about, oh, stealing my spot. While there is a calendar where you can go and check who's streaming when, I think that's more of a... to give yourself a chance. Why would you choose to stream when someone else is streaming? No problem with it, but, you know, there are some people watching this. If I wasn't streaming right now, they could be watching Adam's, so why doesn't it go before me or after me or on a different day? I have been doing this a while. But yeah, I have nothing against other people streaming. And if you can take people away from me, more power to them. I'm not precious about it. Maybe I'll move one day. Scotland will win. Well, they might win a game. I don't know if they'll win everything. But you can but hope. China don't live the longest anyway. They don't. So Brian obviously was a China, a snakehead. Brian? No. Gordon. And, I mean, I did read about this. They live to kind of 5 to 7 years is the expected lifespan in the wild. And there are some people that argue that they'll live a bit longer in captivity, and there are some people that argue they'll live a less in captivity. And he was adult when I got him, and I don't know how long he'd been an adult, so I have no way of aging him really, but he was a big old fish. So it could have been just old age. Stevie P, nice to see you. I don't know why Stevie P made me think of quizzing, because it's usually Juggler that makes me think of quizzing. But it is the first weekend of June. So we have the Friday night quiz is making a comeback afresh for the whole month of June. You can start strong by seeing if you can get some good points. If you're new here, obviously we do a quiz. I'll probably kick off the quiz about 9:30. And what we do is for the calendar month, every Friday of a calendar month, we'll do a quiz and I will accumulate all your points over that month. And whoever gets the most points at the end of the month will win a prize. Again, if you were in the Discord, you would know who won last time. Quelle surprise, it was Juggler. Just pipped you to the post, DVP. Who was saying, in fact, can I see that? I'm sure I put something in Discord about that, or if I can find it. Yeah. It's a bit small, but if you can see that, Juggler won with an accumulated total of 10,428, pipping Stevie P with 8,976. So if you can see your name there, that's how you did in June. And NA means you didn't score or didn't play that week. So week 4 there was nothing because I was on me hollybobs. So we're starting afresh, and these are the rules for the quiz for June. There are going to be 20 questions. The faster you answer, the more points you get. Questions 10 and 20, you get to wager. That means you can stake some or all of your points on that question, and you can win that many. But if you don't stake any points, you don't win any points either. Points are tallied for the month. Most of the points at the end of the month wins. Questions are all multiple choice. Please use the same name each week because I run a spreadsheet. Jack, don't get excited, I'm not going to do live spreadsheeting, but I run a spreadsheet that tallies all the points for me. So if you use a different name, then I have to manually go in and find it, and sometimes I miss them, and it's a whole thing. So please use the same name. I don't care what that name is. It could be Graham's a big head fat twat. That's fine, as long as you use the same one each week. And the final and most important point is the correct answer is what I say the correct answer is, not what the correct answer is. Usually, they're the same thing, but every now and again, I'm a human, I make mistakes, and the approach I take to making mistakes is tough. There you go. I'm just looking now. Is the Aquarium Co-op's live as well? As is Salient Aquatics. It's just like the most popular spot in the world to be. How many people have we got here? There's like probably 8 people here or something. I don't know, 30. Yeah. Thank you, all 30 of you, for choosing me for your viewing pleasure over the new boy Adam and the old boy Corey, and coming to join us for my irreverent nonsense. Skillet from Wakefield is here. Hello, Skillet. We will miss Gordon's cute face. I will miss Gordon's face. It's annoying. It's never nice to lose a fist, but you know. Hi, Stephen. Hopefully you're not still raging about the question last night. Is this about the... So this is where I just mentioned there that the right answer is what I say the right answer is. And the reason I do that is so as I can rage at other people's quizzes and questions. For instance, Jack last night showed a picture of a sponge filter and said, does this require electricity? And the answer was no. And you're like, what the fuck? Are you powering it with hope? You're just thinking really strongly at it to make it power. No, it does require electricity. Anyway, if I had made that mistake, I could have said, shut up, everyone. Yeah, I say it doesn't. Nah. Job done. But yeah, he had a little bit of a backtracking to do. As long as you're not getting twinges. What does that mean? That is very... I'm trying to see if I've missed a... The only reason I'm picking up on that is because I am getting twinges. I've broken my neck. Until today, I thought I had actually broken my neck. But it turns out... And I'm not sure if the doctor was taking the piss out of me or not, but it turns out I have a spastic neck. I thought that was like a derogatory term that people used. But apparently I've got a trapped nerve in my neck that is spasming every now and again. And I've been given some super duper drugs, which I haven't tried yet. But my neck is buggered basically. So I'm not allowed to drink with the drugs, so we're staying off them one more day, and I am getting twinges. So that's why I was going on that. Not tempted. Nope. Not tempted to fight the king of DIY yourself. I'm a lover, not a fighter. It wouldn't be much of a fight. He's only a little guy. I mean, he might be big and muscular and stuff, but the weight advantage alone, I think, would be too much. Dave Hallam, hola. How are you doing, Dave? Dave, I believe you have emailed me about some fish, and I've completely ignored you. I've had a very busy few weeks. So I've been on holiday, preparing for the holiday, recovering from the holiday, weird neck injury thing, loads of things going on at work. I've just not had time to think about anything, so apologies if anybody else is in that category where I haven't sorted something out that I was meant to sort out. We'll get there. Evening from a windy but thankfully dry Edinburgh. Nice to see you, Ross. Yeah, Dr. Awesome's in the house. Stevie P, who'd have thought it? Nice to see you, Dr. A. Scotland never got beaten in the World Cup first round but did not go through. Is that the record? I meant your quiz stinks. Thanks. Does my quiz stink because you don't ever score very well in it? Although, if I can just draw your attention, Brian, who in May was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. You were in the top 10 last month, Brian. So don't put yourself down. You're better than you think. I have fish-only quizzes every week, says JT. And he does indeed. So Thursday night at, I want to say 7 p.m. UK time. You can go to JT Keeping Fish. You had a trip to. Oh, is this how far behind I am in the chat already? Sorry, I'll try and crack on. Scott, nice to see you. Stellar job, stellar adminning there, stellar modding. Don't forget to hit the like button. Indeed, we have 40 people here, but only 14 people clicking like. Come on, it's free. I'll do my admin shilling now. Well, super chats are appreciated. They are by no means mandatory. All you have to do is click the like button, or even the dislike button. Is there even a dislike button anymore? Click something. Say hello. Say hello. I am Billy from Bognor Regis, and that's a little bit of, you're doing your bit to help the stream and make me turn up here. You don't have to give super chats. You don't have to subscribe. If you want to talk, I think you have to subscribe. So it'd be nice if you subscribed. But yeah, just happy to have you here. Tell me something. Say hello. Say I'm stupid. Say anything you want. Aquarium Shed, nice to see you. Jealous of the beer, just 1 week of my diet to go. Well, this is going to be possibly the last of my beers. Next week we might be onto the soft drinks because I have to go on a diet. Plus the drugs. So I'm going to savour it tonight. Scotland's in the finals. I'm happy after 20 years. Yeah, so what is he? My cousin's fiance, boyfriend? I don't know what the deal is there. He's a big Scotland fan, as in he's in the Tartan Army and goes to all the games. So I met him for the first time when I went up to see my granny's 90th birthday, and he was telling me about his travel plans for going and watching all the games. Did Scotland's women do better? I'm not sure, to be honest. That's really quite bad. I should really figure that out. The vertical streaming has a different market. Does Adam do vertical streaming? I mean, Adam does vertical streaming. I should know that because I obviously watch all that. Who knows? I stream the same time as LRB, but that's just because of my own life schedule. I can't imagine I'm pulling viewers from him. And that's what I was meaning, but I'm not precious because I can't imagine people who watch me watch Adam and vice versa, or that we're stealing viewers off each other. So I'm more than I was more thinking for him that some of you might want to watch that and you're watching this. I mean, why do people watch this? So as he's a growing channel, he might appreciate a slot where he's got the best chance to get in as many viewers as possible. Cichlids and Gouramis don't have Gouramis don't have the best lifespan, so my giant Gourami's going to cark it as well, because I got it when I was an adult as well. If you want a pet for life, get a catfish. Yeah, that is true. Brian says, I live with the belief that if Scotland ever make it through to the groups, we will win, and then we will never hear of 1966 again. The only way we will never hear of 1966 again is if England win again. I hoped the Lionesses might have done it, but no. Still talked about all the time. You nearly won. You did, JT. You were also in the top 10. You made it into the top 3, so bronze prize. Mary says, hello from... I never understand these acronyms. From Lil RIUSA. Rhode Island? Is that what it is? For your information, the boxing match to raise money for Brian Barczyk's Legacy Aquarium in the USA. Yeah, that stacks. I suspect it's also to raise the profile of the people boxing but that would just be cynical old me. Yeah, if it's for a good cause, great. Doesn't mean they don't look ridiculous. DX Designs is here. Hey y'all, I'm not a quizzy kind of kid, so I'm going to see what LRB is doing. Good luck, y'all. I'm going against LRB Aquarium Co-op, and I've got no chance, have I? May as well give up now. Never. You're here. You have to listen to me. Scott's got some new headphones today, so it might just be then. But is it anyone else hearing reverb? Oh, I hope not. No reverb here. Thank you very much. And no reverb. So, yeah, it's your new crappy headphones, Scott. Sorry. Current viewers 30. I thought we were up to 50 a minute ago. Everyone's leaving to go and watch someone else. Oh dear. Well, all the more enjoyment for those of you who stay behind. Stevie P's plant stream is on Mondays, but Fridays do more of an entertainment, fish talk and games stream. Starts around 2:30 AM your time. Yeah, that's difficile. Très difficile for me to stay up to watch that. Unless I'm absolutely plastered and accidentally still live streaming. But you know, that's a few times that's happened. You don't want to know what I'm doing when I'm watching you. You're quite right, I don't. Right, 9:30 I said we were going to start the quiz, and 9:30 we will start the quiz. Let me log in. Honest Governor, I'm prepared. 164th live stream this is. Presentation view, put that over there. So I will copy this code and put it in the chat, so those of you who want to play, remember, big prizes at stake here, eventually. Why can't I copy that? There we go. Copy that. Stick it there. So those of you who want to play the quiz, there is the quiz. There is no specialist subject this week, as it's the first of the month, so I get to choose what the specialist subject is, and this week it's random stuff. It's a mixture of fishy questions, current events, random things. I had my wife and son help me with the quiz this evening. Who's Adam? Adam's the new kid on the block who streams at the same time as me on a Friday. Nice to see you, Juggler. You need to pick a prize because you won last month. We need more hope and wishes powered filters. My Twitch was from the boxing poster. I can't say that I'm particularly feel like I'm missing out on the boxing. I'm not the fittest of people. I do like a scrap, so it might be fun to go in there and just batter some people, but it's just really not my thing, I don't think. Stephen would prefer an apathy-powered fish room some days. Wouldn't that be the dream? That would be fantastic. You could just come into the fish room, sit down and go... and water would start draining and refilling. Algae would just disintegrate. Volcanics Aquatics Works feels that I herniated a disc in my sleep. Yeah, I was like, what's... The doctor broke my neck. The doctor broke the news to me with, what's wrong with you? And I was like, yeah, well, this happened and it's done this and it's doing this for a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, you've broken your neck. And I was like, you what? Does that not mean death? What? Like, no, your just neck's not working properly. It's broken. I was like, yeah, ha ha ha, idiot. But yes, a herniated disc does not sound fun. Nothing sounds fun. I've got to be clear. Mine is, it's stiff, and it has been for like 3 weeks or so. But then over the last week or more, it's been fine. Like, as you can see, I can move my head around. It's not too bad. But every now and again, and I've got 3 screens here when I'm working, I'll be looking at this screen and I'll move to that screen, and it'll just be like a shooting pain of like, and I'll be like, oh, what's that? My head's going to fall off. And then it'll be back to normal, it'll be fine. But sometimes I'll be sat down and I'll go to stand up and it'll be like, oh, and it's just like a push, an explosion of, oh shit. And I don't know, it's very weird. But it's like a pinched nerve, basically. So I've been given some proper drugs, which I'm looking forward to taking tomorrow. Bad neck from hotel pills. That's exactly what I thought it was, because I went up and I stayed in my mum and dad's house. Then we went on holiday and stayed in a villa there, and then again in a different. So loads of different beds. And I was just like, oh, I've just slept funny. It's a cricked neck, and that's all it is. And it's like, Graham, are you looking for someone to answer all your emails for you? If you are, I would be a candidate, I think, depending on the pay. Do you know what? I really could use an admin assistant. I just have this tiny problem about being Scottish and tight and not having the funds to pay for an admin assistant. But I think I could use a manager or an admin manager. Someone that could just like, I keep thinking, oh, well, all I need to do is like make 3 Instagram posts a week, make 2 shorts a week, 1 video, 1 live a week, do this, that and the other. And I think about doing them all and then never do any of them. So I think I need that kind of manager that's just going to be like on me going, make that short or produce that content, or that will go and clip my videos and make videos from them. I'd probably be willing to pay for that. But I don't think it'd be a fun job for anyone, so I don't know why anyone would want to do it. No problem, but hurry up, they're dropping Fry. Right, I'll get back to you this week. Well, it depends. If these drugs that I've got for my neck are any good, I should apparently be asleep for the entire weekend. But I'll try. I'll try and get back to you. I've got a yellow tag in Taekwondo, so maybe I could... Well, the thing with fighting is you could be the most skillful person in the world, but if the person that you're fighting is 3 times your size, you're going down. Yep, I thought I was paralysed. I slumped down on my pillows and cricked my neck, pulled it straight back in my sleep, and it popped and hurt. Woke me from a dead sleep, but I couldn't move. Yeah, it's not quite that bad, but the thinking you're paralysed, even though it's only for a split second, that was the thing that got me. And it was things like trying to get out of bed and going, oh, I can't move. Oh no, I'm okay. But that instant of, oh shit. So I would hate it if it was more permanent than that. Right, I said we were going to start the quiz at 9:30. I will put in the Intit chat the quiz link again. So we've only got 19 people. Well, we've only got a few people in this week because of all the other interlopers on the stream. I don't know, there are 40 odd people here, so you know, if you want to, now's your time to get in. So we'll get started in a minute or two. I'll try and crack down. Zenny's in here, I've just seen somewhere. The Zen Gem member has been a member for 14 months. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone who's been a member, because I know I do nothing to deserve membership. So it does mean a lot. Thank you very much. I'm on the mend. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Scotland's women team is good. There you go. One of our teams has to be good. Just don't stream at the same time as Co-op. Apparently, I'm streaming at the same time as Co-op. Or rather, he's streaming at the same time as me. We really should just go in there and go, oi, slot taken, big lad. Beat it. That'd go down well. At least you can fry up a giant gourami. Shame you didn't have your tilapia anymore. Can you imagine the outrage of, oh no, Brian's dead, so I had him for dinner? That would be a video and a half. Rhode Island, says Mary Oliver. Yeah, I guessed it right. Well done, me. Right, okay, I'm skipping messages, sorry, because we're miles behind. Sorry, everyone. God, my God, I'm miles behind. He'll be able to catch up during the quiz. I can't multitask. Don't be silly. Right, little face. So you're all aware of the rules, yes? Doesn't matter what the right answer is. It matters what I think the right answer is. Just do some live resizing. Shut up, Jack. Scan to join. That's way too low. So we'll bring that up a wee bit. There we go. Professional. Right, are we ready, everyone? We have, according to my computations, 22 players ready to go for a fantastic quiz full of fishy questions for your delectation. Okay, some fishy questions, which will probably be wrong, and Rebecca will correct me. But here we go. Are we ready, everyone? We are starting in 30 seconds. Live resizing! Woo! There's no point in arguing. Never say there's no point in arguing. There's always a point in arguing. It's just that I won't do anything about it. As they say in my favourite radio comedy, I have listened to your arguments. I'm going to do nothing about it. I've listened to your argument, I've disagreed with them, and I'm doing nothing about it. Hope you feel happy. Question 1. What fish doesn't exist? Is it a crumpled darter, a slippery dick wrasse, a bony-eared assfish, or a monkey-faced prickleback? What fish doesn't exist? Do you think I should put myself down at the bottom? Is that better? So, we've got quite the spread. Some of you have gone for crumpled darter, slippery-dicked wrasse, bony-eared assfish. I was quite proud of myself for coming up with a name for this one, because the correct answer is there is no such fish as a crumpled darter. So there is a slippery-dicked wrasse, a bony-eared assfish, and a monkey-faced prickleback. Are we ready for question 2? Not until I show you the rankings. Brian! Quick, screen grab. Brian got that correct. Fastest. And is in the lead. Here we go with question 2. Donald Trump is not allowed to do what after becoming the first president to be convicted of a crime? Is he not allowed to vote, to pardon himself, to stand for election, or to leave the country? Which one of these is he not allowed to do? So most of you think it's pardon himself, with a few going for vote or leave. He can leave the country. He can vote. He can stand for election. So he's not allowed to pardon himself should he get in. Question. Brian let himself down there. Only Coro and Stevie P getting both questions correct. Question 3. Where is the benthic zone of a body of water? Is it the midwater, the edges and shores, the surface, or the deepest part? If you put pardon, Rebecca, you were correct. Where is the benthic zone? Kind of 45% of you going with the deepest part. Next most popular was the edges and shores. It is the deepest part. Congratulations, you people. You people. That seems rude. Coro takes the lead from Stevie P, and Laurie Carriday is in third place. Shadow, Aquarium Shed, Juggler still to score points. What is going on? Question 4. D-Day. What were the 2 Normandy beaches codenamed where American troops landed? So where did the American troops land on D-Day? Was it Omaha and Utah Beach, Juneau and Sword Beach, Gold and Omaha Beach, or Omaha and Juneau Beach? These are all beaches. Omaha and Utah, by far the most popular vote there, and that's because it's correct. Well done, everyone. Coro did not get that one, but remains in the lead. Rebecca goes up to second. Timbo making an appearance in third. Shadow gets his first points. Texas Tom and Aquarium Shed get their first points as well. I didn't see Juggler's name there, so I'm assuming Juggler got that one as well and got onto the scoreboard. There he is, in 11th place. Right, question 5. What type of fish is more commonly known as the molly? And now we all get to laugh at Graham trying to pronounce these. Paracheiriodon inisi, Exodon paradoxus, Zyphobiphorus helleri, or Posilia sphenops. Spinops. Phenops? Spinops. Read for yourself. Most of you have gone for Posilia spinops. Well done, most people. Exodon paradoxus is the bucktooth tetra. Zyphophorus helleri, I can't remember. And yeah, I can't remember. It was over an hour ago. Tommy's biting his tongue, wanting to do arguments. Shall I put myself up there? Is that better? Did I put in any notes here? Are we asking questions here? What's going on? Common molly. See? Right, questions show you the answers. Rebecca takes the lead, ahead of Timbo and June. All with 4 answers correct. Still, it's anybody's game until we get to the halfway point. That's when things really change. Here we go. Question 6. What fish catches prey using a lure? Is it a duckfish, a goosefish, a swanfish, or a gullfish? There are multiple molly species, but all... Yes. Most of you have gone for a gullfish for some reason. Most of you are incorrect, unless I have accidentally put in an option of a fish called a gullfish, because the answer is goosefish. I'm going to have to Google gullfish just in case I've accidentally done something. A gullfish grouper, a gullfish. No, there's no such thing as a gullfish. Oh, is there? A gullfish grouper. That looks like a cartoon character. So no, it's a type of anglerfish called the goosefish. So, what's that done to the scores? June and Coral are the only ones to get that one right, careering into the lead. Well done. We were all expecting anglerfish to be a choice. See, I was trying to be a little bit more highbrow. I read through it many times looking for anglerfish. Yeah, to be fair, I would have expected anglerfish, but apparently goosefish is a type of anglerfish. Who knew? Question 7. Who had prominent roles in the Lord of the Rings and the Planet of the Apes franchises? James Franco, Ian McKellen, Andy Serkis, or Charlton Heston? See if you know who this one is. Most of you have gone for Ian McKellen. Again, most of you are wrong because it's Andy Serkis. He was Gollum and he was most of the apes. What has that done to the rankings? Goro and Laurie Carriday are making good runs at the top of the leaderboard. Some people only getting 1 or 2 right. If that is you, don't worry. You could be JD2 who's got 0. Sorry, Jack. Question 8. What is a group of fish swimming together in a tight synchronous cluster called? Is it a pod? Is it a school? Is it a shoal? Or is it a gamut? A group of fish swimming together in a tight synchronous cluster. Very similar to one of Jack's questions last night, but crucially different. I suspect the answers will be split 50-50 between 2 here. And they are roughly 11 going for school, 10 going for shoal. And if it turns out that I've got this wrong, I'll be very sorry. But the way I remember it is a shoal is loose and school is ordered. And ordered means tight and then synchronous and together. So school is the correct answer. And the fact that both Jack and Rebecca got that one correct validates me. So, you know, at school you have to do things to a certain order, like you have to line up for class and all that kind of stuff. That's what makes me think, alright, so school is the one that's ordered and they're all going in the same directions. Shoal's a bit like, yeah, we're in the same general vicinity. Yeah. Question 9. What aquarium company has Vision and Trigon aquarium ranges? Is it Clear Seal, Eheim, Fluval, or Jewel? Okay, we've got 1 for Clear Seal, 4 for Eheim, 6 for Fluval, and 10 for Jewel, which is the correct answer. Jewel. The Jewel Trigon, the Jewel Vision, Jewel Rio, and other such. That leaves Rebecca in first. JT, gone from having 0 points all the way up to second. How's that happened? He's answered 7. Oh, is JT in twice? Is that what the problem is? Oh, it's JDT. Sorry, JT. So, Laurie Carriday, JT Keeping Fish, and Stevie P take up the top 3 spots, but not that far ahead from anyone in the top 10, really. Question 10. Now, this is the one where you have to make a gambling decision. Here we go. A bit of a hint. Do you know your science fiction? Remember, if you don't bet anything, you can't win anything. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to move my face again because I don't like it over there. In what film did Jabba the Hutt kidnap Princess Leia? Was it A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, The Empire Strikes Back, or The Phantom Menace? Rebecca says, the second one. Do you mean the second one on the screen, or the second one by release, or the second one? It's very hard with Star Wars to know what you mean by second one. So, what have we gone for? Most of us have gone for Return of the Jedi, a few Empire Strikes Backs, and one New Hope and one Phantom Menace by some clearly disturbed people. The answer is Return of the Jedi, of course. That's where Jabba the Hutt makes his first appearance. I do not like this GIF on repeat. Alright, how do we get on there? JT moves into the lead, and Rebecca got it right, but only retains second place. Juggler into third, having bet all the points. Mona Lee, 13th, got it right. Who else? Who else moves? Who were the big movers and the shakers? Oh, loads of people got it right. Aquarium Shed, Sleeping Beauty, Mal got that one right, betting all the points. Shadow's gone away in a huff, I think. Stevie P? Oh no! Oh no! Stevie P got it wrong. What happened there? Surely, oh dear. I thought I was being kind with a Star Wars one. Right, okay. Still, you can make it all back. We've seen Juggler come back from 0 points at 10 to be second place, I think. See if you can go one better. Question 11. What kind of fish is this? What kind of fish is this? What could that be? Looks like an Oscar to me. If anyone gets this wrong, you're banned. Oh, all votes are going so far to the right answer. I think we can call this one early. 100% discus. Congratulations. Discus is the answer. So that will have done little for the scores. Look at that. Jack got in there. 91 points on that one. Nice work there. Fast Fingers beaten only by, did I see it? 92 by Texas Tom. Pardon me. Question 12. Claudia Sheinbaum was elected Mexico's first female president, but what was her former profession? Was she a scientist, a cleaner, a pilot, or a racing driver? Current events. Let's have a look. Oh, quite the split, but most of you have gone for scientist, which is correct. She was an energy and climate scientist. So, how has that affected things? JT is on a roll, as is Rebecca. Both getting 10 out of all the questions correct. Stevie P got that one. June got that one. Right, on to question 13. Whose flag's this? Who belongs to this flag? Poland, Finland, Cyprus, or Turkey? It's the white and red flag. Easy, says Jack. You've all gone for Poland, a couple of Finlands, but it is indeed Poland. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Silver Creek, Juggler, Stevie P are all having problems. And Zen. Oh, it does give me an excuse to use my technical difficulties thing. which I now have deleted, so I can't do that. Oh, damn it. Oh dear. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's get rid of the question. I'm sure we can get rid of the question. Let me know if this next question works. So that's just showing a load of people timed out. Right, there are things I can do here. Let me have a look. So I can edit your points. Can I edit your points? Right, so because that one didn't work, shall I just give everybody that got that like 80 points, 90 points, something like that? Let me see if the next one works. We'll make some adjustments and add on 80 points to those of you who didn't get to answer that question, but I can see who the ones that didn't answer it were. So let me see if it works for the next one. Show the ranking. Next question, question 14. Coolie loach fish belong to which fish family? Copitatidae, Copitatidae, Copitidae, Cyprinidae, Chichilidae, or Loricaridae. Family. That looks a little more healthy there. 12 people going for Copitatidae. And that is correct. Copitatidae. 67% of you answered that one correctly. Well done. 67% of you. They were JT, Loricaridae, Juggler. Question 15. What does the D in D-Day stand for? I have to be honest, this is something I did not know the answer to until today. What does the D in D-Day stand for? Is it delivery, destiny, day, or deliberate? So a lot of you have gone for delivery and destiny. One person for deliberate and 0 people for day. Youch. The answer is day. D-Day literally means day. And it's day because it's the start of any major operation. It's not day, it is day. It does mean day. That is dumb AF. It is day. So, apologies. And again, we can go to Google this. Oh, what? The D stands for day, meaning it's actually short for day. Day of decision it's short for, apparently. It's the day you start an operation. As June says, that's weird. Right, how's that affected the scores? Not at all, because nobody got any points. So, question 16, moving swiftly on. What superhero has been played by Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton, and George Clooney? Is it Daredevil, Batman, Superman, or the Hulk? Pretty much everyone going for Batman for some reason, because it's the correct answer. JT did not get that one. Oh my god. That means it's really tight at the top. Right, I kind of feel like I have to correct your scores from that earlier question, because when you come to bet on the last question, it'll all be out. Does it work like that? Will that work? What one was it? It was that one, wasn't it? Oh no, have I started that question again? I don't know what's happened there. I think you've all just now done that. Well done, everyone. You got your points back. Right, nobody press anything for a minute, because I'm going to go back to the question that we should have been on. This one. Which bodily fluid is produced as the result of lacrimation? Lacrimation. Is it blood, tears, sweat, or saliva? You all thought it was a mixture of tears and saliva. It was, in fact, tears. What's that done to the points at the top? We've now got JT keeping fish on 12.55, Laurie Carriday on 12.39, Juggler on 11.45. That makes up your top three. JTT's clearly given up for the day. Sorry. Dave H, False Inspector, Coro, Sleeping Beauty, Mal, Gas Musk, Aquarium Shed, Brian, just outside the top 10, Brian, and number 11. Question 18. How many legs does an octopus have? Legs being the operative word here. I'm expecting some pushback from this. I'm going to preempt it with a shut up. Google it. But how many legs does an octopus have? Not arms, legs. Not limbs, legs. Not tentacles, legs. Is it 2, 4, 6, or 10? You'll notice 8 isn't an option. Oh, we've got one person going for 2, 0 people going for 4, 8 going for 6, and 7 going for 10. The answer is 2. They have 2 legs and 6 arms, according to a study, which I'm sure I have linked here, just to shut you all up in advance. Why is it not going to? Oh, for God's sake. Let's turn off the ad blocker. Octopuses have 6 arms and 2 legs. This is according to a study helped with over 2,000 observations by visitors and teams of aquatic specialists carrying out a study showing that these creatures seem to favour the first 3 pairs of tentacles for grabbing and using objects, and the other 2 basically blah blah blah. They've got 2. 2 is the answer. 2. So, who got that right? Juggler, Coro, and Cooper W got that one, even though only one person voted for it. Oh, yes, suspicious. Stevie P says a powerless sponge filter is suddenly sounding less ridiculous. Does this mean they can walk on their legs? Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Yes, they do. They walk on their legs. I anticipated this, and I must say I'm loving it. Right, on to question 19. What is this excellent example of taxidermy meant to be? Is it a polecat, a beaver, a fox, or an otter? Whatever it is, it's quite cute, I think. Right, most of you have gone for otter. One of you thinks it's a beaver. 2 of you think it's a polecat. 5 foxes and 9 otters. It is in fact an otter. Well done, everyone who thought it was an otter. I mean, could have been anything. Oh dear. Right, where does that leave us? We've got Rebecca in first, closely followed by Juggler and JT. There's only like 100 points separating you. In fact, I say this every week, it's anybody's game because you can wager all your points in the last one. Sometimes you feel like you have to wager all your points because if you don't, you won't get enough to win. If somebody wagers all theirs and they do get it right, whoa, what a tactical, tricky game to play. Who knows? Question 20, here we go. Good luck, everyone. A little bit of a hint, how's your geography? If it helps, this one is about capital cities. What is the capital city of Canada? Is it Victoria, Calgary, Toronto, or Ottawa? What is the capital city of Canada? Victoria, Calgary, Toronto, or Ottawa? So we've got a mixture of votes here. A couple of Calgarys and Torontos. Most of you going for Ottawa, because Ottawa is indeed the answer. So as we finish off, in third place, Rebecca Laurie Carey Day with 1985. Followed by JT Keeping Fish at 2,510. But in first place, surprise, surprise, Juggler with 2,582 points. So we had some technical difficulties there, but I'm sure you agree that was a worthy winner. And who knows, 1,904 points that Falls Inspector got, that might be enough to win the quiz at the end of the month. Because Juggler could get hit by a bus. not I'm hoping that. Adele snuck in at the end as well and didn't get any points. Stevie P in 9th, Timbo in 10th, Texas Tom in 12th, Aquarium Shed up to 5th in the end, Shadow in 15th, and then everyone else got 0. Poor Brian and Mal. There should be a wah, wah, wah noise I should have prepared. I've only got crickets. But well done, everyone. We can look into some of the overall the people who got the most questions correct were Rebecca got 15 out of the 20 questions correct, Jack got 14 of the 20 questions correct, and Juggler got 13. So it was just those key wagering questions, I think, was the difference there, because Stevie P and Dave H also got 13 questions correct. But you did it, you got there. As always, Juggler, you need to pick a specialist topic for up to 5 questions next week. Let me know what it was. As Gen X from WWE say, suck it, Graham. Thank you. Thank you. Rebecca would have won if she'd actually gambled points on question 10 and 20. Yeah, you need to gamble more points. That's where you went wrong, Rebecca. Go big or go home, as they say. But still, nearly 2,000 points. She's only 500 behind. In the grand scheme of things, that's nothing over a month. How many Fridays are there in June? No, there's only four Fridays in June. So that's a quarter of the quiz played. I'm not a gambler. That's where you went wrong. You have to be a gambler. Right. I apologise to everyone who I skipped earlier on. We've got one more quiz, which is the Eliminator, which is your chance to win big, quick, where Jack is the only person so far who has managed to win the Eliminator. I've still not quite figured out how he cheated. But you've got a prize to choose. I think if you're in the UK, you can have any number of things. You can have 3D printed stuff, fish food, merch, whatever it is, things you find in my fish room that I might not have used for a while, lights, whatever. If you're not in the UK and postage is an issue, then you get to pick anything off my Spreadshop shirt. Nope, Spreadshop shite. Nope. Spreadshop shite. That's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one. Spreadshop site, which is this. So you've got my various designs, classic discus, the Oma balls, this sucks, Aquarium nerd, I have more fish tanks than friends, and then you can get to pick these things on things. Whether it be a bag, a hoodie, a hat, a tote bag. I think a tote bag was what Stevie P when he won. That's what he chose. Thankfully, because that was only £15, whereas a hoodie is like £40. You know, try not to take the piss, Jack. But anything you fancy. Organic baby beds. Why not get one of them? And the good thing about this is you get to... So, for instance, if you choose this and think, oh, I really want a pillow, but oh, that's a bit small, I want it a bit bigger, you get to edit it. And if you click in here, you can move it around. You can go, well, I want it on that side, or I want it bigger, or I want it in here, or I'm going to make it even bigger again. I want it central, or I want it up. Do you know what I mean? You get to play around with it, and you can add in things as well. You can put in text like, so you can customize your own thing. It's not going to let me. There we go. You can make that fit in just nice. There you go, that's what you would get. Doesn't that look nice? So, for all you who didn't win a prize, feel free to go onto the Spreadshop shirt. Shop spread. This. Link in description or something. You can buy your own things, but Jack, you get to pick whatever you want. And I'll send it you, as they say. Oh god, I'm already behind in chat. Sorry, everyone. Brian says, go big or go home every time, Rebecca. Quite right. That's the way to go. Oh yeah, I still need to claim my prize. You do. That wasn't the button I meant to press. That was. You do still need to claim your prize. I mean, if you do want some foods or things like that, I'd be happy to send them to you. Seems it's you, Jack. But if you live in Australia and win this quiz, I ain't sending you nothing. Someone won some stickers in Australia once, and it cost me like 17 quid to send an envelope to Australia. Cora says, "You're all cheaters. I had to clock in and get gowned up for the clean room. You're supposed to pause the quiz." Sorry. You can redeem yourself with the Eliminator, which is coming soon. You'll have my discus. Discus are not on offer, I'm sorry. I'll pander to the Americans and choose something based over there. The Cricket 2020 World Cup. Really? Okay. Why do you hate us? What is the 20? You're not even American. You should know what the 2020 World Cup is. I'm Scottish. I don't know anything about it either. Cricket apparently is this game where you hit a ball made of hard stuff with a bat made of tree 20 times or something like that. What is the definition, Juggler? Is it 20 overs and 20 wickets or 20 overs? I don't know. I don't even know what the terms are. It's on now in Texas and New York. Really? It's not real cricket. No, it's cricket that lasts an evening rather than 5 days and can still be a draw. Stupidest game ever. 20 overs each. Right, okay. And an over is an amount of bowls. So you get like 6 shots at bowling, 8 shots at bowling. Something like that. Lovely, says JT. I'm not sure what that means, because when I watched the 2019 World Cup, I just cheered whenever we got some point things. Now, don't get me wrong, cricket seems like an ideal sport to go and watch, because every time I've seen people watching cricket, they like pitch up at 10 o'clock in the morning with their little hampers full of beers and just sit there all day in the sun drinking beers as things happen that they don't really care about. So from a spectator point of view, it seems ideal. Nabo's saying things that I've kind of missed the thread of what's going on. You seem to be having a tough time. I hope it's all not going too badly. And now I have a beep swear button. I've always had a beep swear button so I can call y'all cunts. That didn't beep it, did it? Apologies. I still don't see a towel. Right. I need to sort you out a towel, June. The US just beat Pakistan in the World Cup. The grand total of my cricket knowledge. Do they not do cricket in Scotland? Scotland do have a cricket team. No, we don't do cricket. That was going to be one of my questions this week, because I heard a stat that Uganda have just won some matches in the World Cup, I think, and they have something like 18 cricket clubs in the whole of Uganda, whereas Yorkshire has something like 818 just in Yorkshire. I'm not a cricket fan. I just saw there was a match in Texas. I wonder if anyone in Texas knows about this. There's Nabo saying it's not on anyone's TV who lives in Texas. 2020 is the best cricket because they have to actually hit the ball. I think that is the key thing. When I first moved, but not even when I first moved here, when I moved to England, didn't really get it. I remember one of the Ashes or something, we used to have people round the house, and I tried to get into it. I was like, right, I'm going to have a go at this cricket nonsense. Oh God, it was so boring. I just trying to get on. No, just could not get it. Almost got into it with one of the Ashes, and then we would go to the pub at lunchtime at work, There'd be a few of the older guys there, and the cricket would be on in the background. They'd be like, "Whoa, God, you slipped a googly there." You'd be like, "He's done a what? Did it hurt? Is it what? Does he have to get subbed off? What is that?" "Oh no, that just means you bowled that way rather than that way, but you made it look like it was that way." No idea. Coral wants a refund because there was no Jean-Claude Van Damme question. The thing is, you guys don't know that I'm really smart, says Jack. IQ of 200 like something. Yeah, I mean, if you look long enough on these websites, you'll find one that lets you get a high IQ. But don't you let the likes of me put you down, Jack. You're only 17 and you're already coming second in my quiz. The potential there. Americans will love that tailgating, barbecue and beer. I like the idea of tailgating. Never been involved in one, obviously. But it reeks a little of pre-gaming. You know, like here where we'd say, right, we'll go to the football, we'll meet up, have a few pints and then go to the football. Whereas they just drive to the stadium and like full on fire up a barbecue and drink loads of beer at the stadium. That seems fun. Slightly out of sync with the beat there. Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to call you all that horrifically rude word. It's not actually that rude here, but I understand anyone Americans now probably still sitting like this. He called us what? It's a term of endearment here, really. Aquarium Adventures, the best. Yeah, Andy Gorham. He played cricket for Scotland, didn't he? The flying potato, as we called him. Yeah, so there you go. So the number one keeper for Scotland at one time, the number one goalkeeper for Scotland, and for the best team at the time in Scotland, also managed to get into the Scottish cricket team. I think you could get into the Scottish cricket team by just turning up and going, "Can I play?" They would let you in. Stevie P is the best merch. Stevie P, drop a link to your merch, please. Let's have a look at your merch as well. This year he made me a kimono and I love it. Well, again, not to overly push my Aquarium Adventures merch, but I can add in anything and they make all sorts. So maybe I could add in a towel and just send that to you from here rather than wait for Phil to print it. Who knows? Because as you may or may not notice, all my stuff has 69 designs because I am a huge child. So 69 products have this design. Oh, moss balls only have 60. I need to sort that. But you can, there's all kinds of stuff I can add in. I just limited it, but there's no reason to do that. Fun fact, the first recognised cricket international match was between which countries? I'm going to say Scotland and England, probably. Nabo says, I have zero details, but ask your Fluval dude about the new filter, Aquaclear Refresh redesign, and the planted 4.0 lights. Okay. Silver Creek is still here, lurking in the background. Tailgating at the stadium is dope. I imagine it would be. The answer to the cricket question was USA and Canada. 24th of September 1844 in New York. Remember that. It might be a quiz question next week. Am I really doing 2020 cricket as the specialist subject? He does the art, Stevie P. Aquatics. How do I copy that? Bear with, bear with. There we go. So this is Stevie P's site. Very reasonably priced, I would say, if nothing else. What the fish 3rd edition saw. Okay, so I guess there were previous editions. Oh dear, what have I done? 100% please, thank you. The guppy design. So these are all like a fish made out of fish. That sounds like the stupidest thing you could ever say. How do you zoom in? Why won't you zoom in? That's zooming out makes it go in closer. That's pretty cool. I wish I could make it bigger, but I can't seem to do that. Whoa. If I was into leggings, they would be the leggings I would buy. Do you do international shipping, Stevie P? A hand towel. That looks pretty cool. Oh, only in white. Maybe I should come off this while I put in my details. Oh, it is just US. One day I'll have to come over to the US and visit all you good peeps and come to some of your crazy shows. I know, Rebecca, you're going over there soon. Get me a towel if you meet Stevie P at the event. I'll square you up after, honest. But one day I'd love to go over and go to some of the events. So Rebecca, I think, is Keystone Clash. Is that where you're going? I'm sponsoring one of the classes for the fish show, the discus class, and Rebecca's going over there to speak as well. So that should be awesome for all involved. Every year he updates all the merch. No, that's proper merch. Maybe we should, let's talk Stevie P. Maybe I could be like a distributor for the EU. Thought that I'm in the EU. I could be a distributor for the UK. Put some of your designs on my stuff as well. I wouldn't take a cut or anything, give you all the stuff, but just allow people in the UK to buy it. The designs are 200 plus fish drawings combined into a single image like the guppy. Yeah, I liked that. It looked good. Good morning, the fish room, Cam. Oh, that's a good thing. I wanted to mention that. I had written it on my bit of paper to talk about. That the fish room, they do live streams with guests every week. I was on a couple of months back, but last night they had an actual interesting, useful person on. They had Ian Fuller, the man who knows all about Corydorus. And it was a bit like a mini talk where you had all his slides and stuff. I think John was running the slides and Ian was talking about the stuff, and it was really, I've not finished it yet, I must admit. I'm kind of halfway through. I was trying to listen to it today, but I was in hospital getting x-rays and all kinds of things. But yeah, that's as far as I've got so far. But I shall crack on with the rest of that tomorrow. It was a little bit like the kind of thing you would get if you were a member of the catfish study group this is the type of thing that he would be talking about, and it's telling you about all the history of why he's come up with these numbers, where he's finding these fish, what he's using to determine how they're different, and yeah, it was really, really quite useful and interesting more than anything else. My chat has died, which makes me think, there it is, some of it's back. We pass on cricket in Texas and play baseball like real men. Right. Come on. Don't be silly. Baseball is like... it's a weaker version of cricket. As much as I hate cricket, surely. There's no real skill in baseball. I can just feel a wave of energy from America going, what? But yeah, baseball's just adult rounders. Well, hit it as hard as you can and run round in a circle. Whereas cricket, at least, there's a little bit of a nuance. That there is some tactics and there's some strategy at play. Rather than, how hard can you throw it at the person who's going to try and hit it as hard as possible? Yeah. Your cricket's more about a little deflection, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've just realised I'm 27 seconds behind the stream and I'm not sure how long that's been the case. Oh, don't you start talking bad about cricket. Yeah, I think we might have more people in here who are into cricket than are into baseball. Baseball is a bit daft, isn't it? I remember I went to America. I didn't live in America. I went to America on... it was like it wasn't a scholarship as such. It was like more of an exchange thing. Where I went to play golf, so I think I went there for a month to play golf, and we got taken to a baseball game, and all challenged to hit a baseball at the baseball game. And we're like, this is clearly just rounders. Fine. And they were all amazed that we could hit the ball. And we're like, yeah, but it's... one, we're all golfers, so we're used to hitting little balls with sticks. This is a big ball with quite a big stick. How hard can it be? Yeah, but do you know what to do next? Is it run round all those bases by any chance? Wild guess. I don't know anything about it, let alone enough to talk about it in a bad sense. There you go. I'm happy to talk shit about cricket because I think it is ridiculous, but at least there is something about it. What the Fish is a game on his channel where you get to guess what the fish is in an extremely detailed with fantastic artwork. Well, I'm going to have to stay up or watch the replays. That's all I can say. But those designs, big fan, Stevie B. We'll need to... oh, it will ship internationally, right? I clearly couldn't figure that out. I will go back into it. I'll go and check it out. But very cool. Again, stick another link in there. Someone go and have a look. Rebecca does need a film crew to film the... but I'll happily go to America to film Rebecca talking at the Jew. Get me an American towel. Yeah, get me a load of merch from my American friends. Aquarium said, would 100% buy a t-shirt if it was available in the UK. I would as well. That my merch, a couple of them. Right, okay. Real talk, everyone. I made that design based off someone else's design of, it was some kind of, it was like gaming nerd or something like that, where I thought, oh, that's quite funny, and it was a label where it was about 100 sleep, this, that, and the other, and I changed it all to be aquatic related. I hardly designed it myself. I have more fish tanks than friends. Someone said that to me, and I thought that's quite funny, so I made that. It's not. There's no artistic merit there. I just think that's quite funny. That I paid someone to to make that. I think I put literally, there was a site called Fiverr. I'm sure it's still going. I paid someone to make that as my logo, and that was that. These two, again, I think I used Fiverr to get someone, because I thought, oh, this sucks and this blows. That's funny. It's not that it's, I didn't do the art for them or anything. So I kind of had half an idea and then paid someone else to come up with it. I'm always so jealous of people who actually have artistic talent, that they can use that in their own merch. So, Stevie P, I had no idea, and I'm so sorry I did not have any idea. Cam's last live stream was a college course in a short period of time. Definitely worth a watch in every second of time. Yeah, and gotta be honest, I don't watch all your live streams back. I sometimes watch them and skip through and see if anything happens. This one, I've watched all of it so far and intend to watch the rest of it. Ian's a great guy. He did that talk at the Catfish study group last year. Yeah, so again, like that's the great thing about YouTube and Tinterwebs, that you get to see these things out on the internet for free. So you would have to be a member of a very niche fish club and have to travel to a very specific place in the UK to see that talk, and now you get to watch it on Cam's live stream. Brilliant. Right, as I said, we've got one more quiz, if I can find it. Oh yeah, the Eliminator, number 7. The Eliminator, number 7. Again, sorry I've missed some of the chats. God, I'm so far behind. Why am I so slow? Right. Official applications for co-host. I think we need a co-host, because I'm rubbish at this. Send your applications to say, I'll be your co-host, and I want someone to manage chat and pick out interesting questions for me and be on screen and stuff and all that good stuff. But now we're going to do the Eliminator. Presentation view. Copy link address. Right, that's the address if you want to participate in the Eliminator. The only quiz that's only been won by one person, and no one knows how he cheated. So if you can join in the Eliminator, this is the quiz where there are only 10 questions. They increase in difficulty. If you get one wrong, you're out. The questions are a quiz. They're a mix of multiple choice, drag and drop, and free text entry. This week they are all multiple choice. The correct answer is what I say it is, unfortunately, again. And the questions are on a timer, so you don't get enough time to Google it, really, so you need to be quick. Brian says, he cheated. I was first before him. Brian got 8 questions right. Legitimately. I'm really mean to Jack, I'm sorry. He's just very smart. Yeah, there you go. It's called being smart. He did well. Until I can prove it. No, he did well. So we've got 14 players. It's 10:35. It's getting past Jack's bedtime. In fact, let's get going with this. So what we need to do is get you all answering your questions. We've got 10 questions. If I was going to make a prediction, it would be that Rebecca would go out in question 1. But you never know. She might get there. Is that black thing a manual coffee grinder? This. It's a lens. Usually the last 2 questions. Yes, but the first question's who is this actor? And the who is this actor? And the options are Matt Damon, Tom Cruise, Chuck Norris, and Brad Pitt. And I suspect you're going to go, but we'll see. We'll see. You never know. Right, we've got 15 players ready to go. For the Eliminator number 7, can anyone join Jack as an Eliminator winner? Are we ready, people? Shall we start the countdown? You've got 15 people in out of... there's 40 people watching. Is that because Aquarium Co-op's finished now? Here we go. We're going to start the countdown. Good luck, everybody. Remember, these questions are fast. No time to Google. Question number 1. Who is this actor? Is it Matt Damon? Matt Damon. Tom Cruise, Chuck Norris, or Brad Pitt? Wow, everyone's gone for Chuck Norris. Because it is Chuck Norris. Well done, everyone. 2 people were eliminated for not answering quick enough. Those 2 people were... I don't know. Doesn't tell me. Okay, never mind. But well done, everyone. Ready for question 2? Remember, you have to be quick. What country did the Allied troops land in on D-Day? Netherlands, England, France, or Germany? Oh, Lisa wouldn't let you in. Dave couldn't click out. You do have to click very fast. Sometimes it does. You get beaten by the timer. Or it breaks. So, sorry if it breaks sometimes. Oh dear. A couple of people thought it was England and Germany, but it was in fact France. So all these people are still in. Rebecca is still in after 2 questions. Well done. Are we ready for... well, shall we have a look? Can we see who got eliminated there? Oh, Sad Tanks Nabo got eliminated and Zenny got eliminated. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, question 3. Are we ready? How many balls, excluding the white, are used in a game of 8-ball pool? Now, if you're clever enough, you can just count them in that image. Is it 13, 21, 15, or 18? Hey, most of you going for 15 because there are 15. Congratulations. We lost a few that time, but we've still got Mal, Botty McBotty, Brian, Stevie P, Texas Tom, Juggler, Gas Musk, and JT all still in it. Ready for question number 4. My someone's saying my answer is incorrect, Graham. Even if that were true, it would matter not. But my answer is not incorrect. I'm fairly confident all the ones so far are correct. So, question number 4. Who brings the Eras tour to the UK this week? Is it Pink Floyd, Adele, Oasis, or Taylor Swift? Couple fooled by the imagery there. It is, in fact, Taylor Swift. She arrived for her Edinburgh shows this weekend. So, that leaves us with 5 people. Botty McBotty, Brian, Stevie P, Juggler and JT still in it. Exciting times. Here we go with question number 5. What was the final Harry Potter book? So far. I'm told I have to say so far with this one. The Deathly Hallows, The Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, or The Half-Blood Prince? What was the final book? Oh, everybody went for The Deathly Hallows, because that is the correct answer. So the same people are still in. Botty McBotty, Brian, Stevie P, Juggler and JT, all still in. At the halfway point, this is where the questions start to get hard. Good luck for question 6. If Concorde travels at 1 kilometre every 2 seconds, how far does it travel in 10 minutes? Maths. Who wants to be doing maths at this time of night? If it travels at 1 kilometre every 2 seconds, how far does it travel in 10 minutes? I've given you a little bit longer to work this one out. Is it 300 kilometres, 600 kilometres, 120 or 30,000 kilometres? Oh, we've lost someone because we've got 4 answers at 300 and 1 at 120. So if it travels at 1 kilometre every 2 seconds, how much does it travel in 10 minutes? So 10 minutes would have 600 seconds. Divide that by 2 because it's every 2 seconds. That would give us 300 kilometres. So we've lost someone. We still have Botty McBotty, Stevie P, Juggler and JT. Ryan's gone. Maths is difficult under time pressure. Question 7. Getting harder again. Good luck, everyone. What is the longest river in the UK? The Severn, the Thames, the Wye or the Trent? The Severn, the Thames, the Wye or the Trent? Apologies to non-UK residents. I guess this will have to be a guess. The live answers. 3 of you have gone for the Severn and 1 of you has gone for the Wye. The Severn is correct, and we have lost. Oh, we've lost Stevie P. Sorry, that was a racist question. But we still got Botty McBotty, JT, and Juggler. Question number 8. This is a previous record. Getting to question number 8. Here we go. Morgoth, the Omen King, is a character in which game? Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, or Super Mario? This was a question picked by my eldest son. Morgoth, the Omen King, is a character in... 2 went for Elden Ring, 1 went for Dark Souls. 2 were correct. Juggler and JT are still in it. This is where I start to get nervous. JT going to win twice. Question 9. Here we go. What kind of cell division produces sperm or egg cells? Is it mitosis, mitochondria, meiosis, or macrophage? Or phagy? This question was derived by my biology teacher wife. What kind of cell division produces sperm or egg cells? Oh, ho, ho, ho. It was a 50-50 between mitosis and meiosis, and it was meiosis. If this is Jack, I will not be surprised because this is the kind of thing you know at GCSE level science. And it is, Jack. Sorry, juggler, we sold you down the river with that one. That's the kind of thing you know when you're at school. You don't know when you're not at school. So, well done, Jack. I bet you knew that normally. Right, are we ready? Final question. Is he going to get it? For the unbelievably to be the 2-time winner of the Eliminator. Here we go, question 10. How many miles of road are there in the UK? 734,000, 262,000, 556,000, or 1,220,000? How many miles of road are there? He's gone for 262,000 miles. And that is the correct answer. He's definitely cheating. Well done, Jack. Two-time winner. Well done. 2-time winner of the Eliminator. So 2 prizes now. Well, yeah, I guess so. Or you get a better prize now. You can go from like a tote bag to a t-shirt or a hoodie or one of the more expensive prizes. No, yes, I mean that's. If I find out you've been cheating, I'm going to come to Amsterdam and burn down your house. But otherwise, that's a fantastic effort. Well done. I'm kidding. I'm sure he isn't cheating, and I'm sure cheaters never prosper. There's no fun in it. I can see him getting those right. Because as I was designing these questions, I was like, well, this is the kind of question nobody that's over 30 will know because they can't remember. But if you're at school learning this stuff now, you might still remember that. But yeah, I might bring out like a line of merch. You know how you have like football teams have their shirts that if they win the European Cup or the World Cup, they get like a star above it. Bring like a special Jack one where he gets 2 stars for winning two eliminators. Wow. Well done. So once again, round of applause. Because it's a hard quiz, you've got to say. The fact that only one person's getting through to 9 or 10. Tommy's saying definitely using an AI bot. I can't see how he would be. So unless he's reading it at the same time and has the fastest computer in the history of Earth, no one can type fast enough to get those questions read, responded to, and answered. So the quiz is designed that you can only know it if you know it, or you can only guess it if you guess it. So I don't think he is using an AI bot. I think he is just a clever kid. How many miles of the road in the UK without a pothole? 0. You're not wrong there. Stevie P says you should. Stevie P's evil. You should demand the prizes be shipped separately. No, don't do that. No, don't go making demands, please. Well done, Jack. Now you've been jacked, and I have indeed. Wow, no, well deserved. I mean, the best anyone ever has got before this has been 8th. The 8th round. We got to the 9th round there with Juggler. But to get all the way through twice and win, well done. There you go. Like Juggler says, Jack gets 2 stars above his name now. I might give you like you get the spanner for being like a mod. If we can get some kind of different annotation on there, yeah. You might be the official channel mascot now or something like that. I think you have to get 3 for that, to be fair. Yeah, okay then. Who the hell knows how many miles of road are in the UK, even if you're in the UK? That's what I mean. And normally, I'm giving away some quiz secrets here. So normally, when I do a multiple choice question like that, broke something. I'm guilty of this a few times. I'll do a low one, a high one, and two that are kind of near each other. And the two that are kind of near each other, it's one of those ones. And I thought I'll be clever this time. I'll do a low one, two that are kind of near each other, and a high one. And I'll make the low one the answer. But he got me, and he didn't even. He was straight on that. You guessed that pretty much instantly, Jack. So I don't think, unless you have hacked my email and could go in and see the questions, you couldn't have Googled that and answered it in the time that he answered it. So he did his thing. He did it well. Big up, Jack. One more round of applause for Jack. Nice one, Jack says Silver Surfer. I have biology, so I know that exactly. If you're at school and you're studying these things right now, you're going to know these things. I can explain everything about cell division. Well, you'd be the apple of my wife's eye, because that's exactly what she said. If someone's in school studying this now, they'll know it. I'm about to get to Holland to give him a kiss. A Glasgow one. I just typed how many miles of road in the UK in about 2 seconds, and I got the answer in under 5 seconds, so that's 7 seconds. Then you have to get back there and click the answer. And he'd already clicked the answer in maybe 2 or 3 seconds. Third time now. Yeah, you have to win it 3 times to be. That's like... You get to be the Hall of Fame if you win 3 times, Jack. Aquarium Adventures YouTube channel. What next? Went to the most remote train station in Scotland. Felt like one of next Graham's family trips. Beautiful area. What? Went to the most remote train station in Scotland. Felt like one of the next Graham's family trips. Beautiful area. Ah, right, yes. Channel mascot. I don't mean to degrade you by calling you the channel mascot. What next is James May's YouTube channel, basically, but has all the Top Gear guys. Yeah. Took me a while to read that and go, oh, what's going on? Right, we're nearing that time, so if you have any final questions for me, now is the time to ask them. Otherwise, I guess I have to say... I was going to say you can go and watch other people, but you've already probably been watching other people. Coldwater Aquatics is going to start in a few minutes, so you can go and watch him. Aquarium Co-op is apparently still going, as is Saline Aquatics. Does Saline Aquatics ever stop live streaming? Aquarium Co-op has stopped. Salient has not stopped, but there's only 3 people watching him. Is Adam finished now? Yep, he stopped as well. No staying power, these other streamers, you know. It's not like they do 12-hour streams watching people sleep. Off to bed for Jack. Well, off you go. Feeling proud, I hope, Jack. You've done me twice. Next week will be more difficult, but, you know, well done. Good night, Graham. Oh, thanks for calling me a cunt. Sorry. Do we ever get to see you snoring again, or is it lost forever? It's definitely lost forever. No one wants to see that again, surely. I do still have, if I log into my YouTube studio, I think I've still got the stream. I don't think I deleted it anyway. Yeah, that's still there. It's been copyright struck as well. Who knew? Well, if I get a... So I've just seen at least that. I've just waited for you to add the sleepyhead emoji. If I get, I think, 3 more channel members, I get to add 1 more emoji. So I'll do that. And then, just because you've all been so nice, there you go. There's me, fast asleep, live on stream, wearing the same t-shirt. Right, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for staying. But you had so many other viewing options for yourselves. I'm going to bid you all... Oh no, we've got 3 minutes left. What am I doing? 3 minutes left. Surely someone can ask a question in 3 minutes. Simon did screenshot Sleeping Beauty. Thank you, Brian. Simon, I did ask that everyone delete everything immediately that they had there. Premium membership plan? Yeah, why not? And the joke goes that way. Quite right. There he is, the man himself, Adam7. How you doing, Adam? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's a shame because your drunk review of my video was hilarious. It was all true though. That's all I can say. It was nice. It was some of the nicest feedback I got. I'm just watching myself falling asleep here again. Some of the nicest feedback I got about my stream, where I was, let's be honest, pissed as a fart, was that what a nice drunk you are. Some people get drunk, they get all racist and shouty and aggravated. When I get drunk, I get all happy and yay. So that was some of the nicest feedback I had, and I stand by everything. I've watched this back, me watching your video, and you're doing good stuff. So if you haven't already been watching Aquarium Shed, because I hadn't before that, I'm now a subscriber though. If you haven't seen any Aquarium Shed videos, go and check them out. They're great videos. They're well made. They're informative. Yeah, you're not going to go wrong with them. Zenny says, I hated history and therefore retained as little as possible, but I'm realising today I knew D-Day was Normandy, but didn't actually know where that was, and thought Germany sounds right. Ouch. JT saying, hello Adam, I won. Yeah, we've still not figured out how he cheats yet, Adam, but welcome. You need to come a bit earlier. Yeah, you joined slightly late. You need to come a bit earlier. You can join in the quizzes and get some nice prizes. I am a nice drunk. Everyone I've ever met has always said I'm a nice drunk. I think that's a Scottish thing. Check out Aquarium Shed. Look at you making a play for top mod. Drunk mind speaks a sober heart. Indeed, yes. Right, I'm calling it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Go and check out all the things we've been talking about. Stevie P and his wonderful artwork. Adam7 and his live streams. You've got Jack. He does his thing on a Thursday. Go and check that out. And I'll leave you with a wee snore from me. Night, everybody. See you in the next one. Cheery bye.